The first step was to pick a candidate, that is, a metropolis organism suitable for the experiment. I scoured Google Earth, examining many towns, and finally settled on Dayton, New Jersey. The size felt right, 6,235 human inhabitants. It was a practical distance from my home, 89 miles. And the Google images in this area were of the highest resolution. There are many towns that fit this description, but something about Dayton caught my eye. The twisting, convoluted roads and uniform structures of the suburban developments looked biological. The patterns made me think of blood capillaries, of kidneys filtering pathways, of cellular endoplasmic reticulum, and of the organelle mitochondria. This is mitochondria. Its internal structure is similar to Dayton's suburbs. You have billions of these little mitochondrial suburbs in the cells of your body. Next, I tried to constrain my consciousness into the head of the scientific observer and make some basic observations about Dayton. The first thing the scientific observer would notice is the rectilinear circulation paths that crisscross Dayton. Then it would notice the convoluted circulation paths. The scientific observer would notice the circulatory movement of corpuscles, vehicles to us. It would notice cycles. At times, circulation is active, at other times, it is not. Next, the scientific observer might notice gray boxes as seen here. These large structures have large circulation corpuscles attached to their sides, like a row of piglets suckling their mother. I, as a scientific observer, could only guess that, due to their large size, the gray boxes have an important function in the metropolis organism. From these observations, the scientific observer cannot say a lot about the metropolis organism. It can say some things. It can say that there is a circulation system traversed by transportation corpuscles, and that there are structures that bind and release them. However, it is what it cannot say that is revealing. As I, the scientific observer, maximize the power of my microscope, this is what I see. The transportation corpuscles can be seen clearly, but there are no Homo sapiens visible. The reason for this is that the resolution power of the satellite photography is not strong enough to show people. So, if a distant being like the scientific observer were looking through an optical device that had the same resolution as these satellite images, it would not see us. It would see all kinds of activity and could develop elaborate theories about how cities, metropolis organisms, function, about the patterns of movements, about the purpose of different structures. It could do all this without ever having seen a person, without ever knowing that humans exist.